Hello and welcome to this training on the compensation plan. I'm going to spend about the next 15 minutes explaining to you how the company pays you. Now, I won't lie, it's quite complex, but it's complex because there's loads of different ways. And you can find lots of YouTube clips on different parts of the compensation plan, but I haven't yet found anything with everything on that's up to date. So that's the purpose of this video, to give you a one-stop shop so you can learn everything in one go, and it might take several watches for you to get this. It certainly did me. Excuse me. So how does it all start? So it starts with you buying your £199 member pack, so you can choose whichever pack you like based on whatever products interest you the most. So this would give you 30% discount off the products for the first 28 days and then 15% for life. This also gives you something called BOSS, your business orientation system. So this is your back office system. It's a bit like your business site. There's loads of training on there. It's got your online shop, pretty much everything you need to know to get a good start. So once you've joined, you've got 28 days, if you choose to upgrade your membership to a higher level. The levels are called Business, Elite and Ultimate. Now, to upgrade your membership, should you choose to, you need to achieve extra points value, that's known as, or PV, and that's within your first 28 days. So every product has a points value, and this is because the company trades in a lot of different countries, and the points value is the same in each one. It's to make it fair. So these points can be achieved by buying products for yourself, by buying products for your customers, and we've got loads and loads of training on how to achieve points and sell products, and we're going to cover that in a separate training. So to upgrade to business level, on top of the 200 points you get for your member pack, you need to do an extra 300. For Elite, it's an extra 800, and for Ultimate, it's an extra 1300. So what's the purpose of upgrading? Well, there's a few reasons, and I'm going to explain them now. The first one is 2x membership. So with each of the 3 upgrades, with any of them, you automatically get given 2x membership. 2x membership gives you 2 major benefits. The first one is double the discount on the products for life. So that's 30% instead of 15%. And it also gives you double the pay on all of your bonuses. And I think when you see all these bonuses, you will understand why it's quite a good thing to have, because they're huge. The second reason to upgrade is team lead bonus. I'm going to explain this in a lot more detail later, but basically the higher level that you achieve in your business in your first 28 days, the more commission you're going to earn from everyone that joins your team and your preferred customers too. And then one last thing to be aware of is going gold. So gold status unlocks something called matching bonus. This is an absolutely amazing bonus. I'm going to explain this in detail as well today. So I'll come back to what it is, but basically to achieve gold status, you need to recruit 4 people in your first 56 days, or you need to achieve ultimate level on your upgrade in your first 28 days. Now, buying a member pack's not the only way to join. It's the quickest and easiest because the packs are set up ready for you. But just so that you're aware, you can also, if you don't want to buy a member pack, join by being a member at $14.95, a one-off fee. That gives you your business orientation system. So once you've done that, if you achieve 200 points value or more in your first 28 days, then you get 15% discount on the products for life. If you want to achieve a 30% discount, then you either need to upgrade by achieving the extra points for business, elite and ultimate, or you can buy 2x membership for £85, which gives you the double discount on the products and double the pay on all bonuses. So hopefully so far that's probably making sense. If not, then you can watch it again. But so how do we get paid? So basically you buy at wholesale price and you sell at retail, and the difference is your retail profit. So you'll make 15 to 30% profit straight away, depending on which level you joined at. So if you joined as a member with no upgrade, you'll get 15%. And if you joined and upgraded to business, elite or ultimate, you would have been given 2x membership, which gives you that double the discount. That would give you 30%. The next way we get paid is that one we talked about called team lead bonus. So remember I said the more you upgrade at the beginning, the more you earn from your team members. So you can make up to 30% on the sales of the people in your team and your preferred customers for their first 28 days. So anything they do in their first 28 days, you get a percentage of. If you're a member, you get 15% of that. If you upgraded to business, you get 20, elite is 25, and ultimate is 30. So what's a preferred customer? We're saying you get paid on what they do. A preferred customer is someone who likes the products and they want to register and be able to buy the products for themselves. So they register with a one-off fee of £16.95, and if their first order is 200 points or more, then the fee isn't charged. Preferred customers get 15% discount for life on the products. They can get 30% discount if they set up their auto delivery. Auto delivery has either been explained to you before or it's going to be explained to you after, but it's in a separate training. But basically, it's a regular order every 4 weeks of 100 points or more. So it's for people who are going to remain active, then we set your auto delivery up, but we'll cover that in a bit later. So the next way we get paid is called base commission. So every time a product is purchased, the points value go into a digital bucket, and that's whether you buy them for yourself, for your customers, or whether your preferred customers buy them. They all go into your points bucket each week, and this is known as volume. So let's say 2,000 points worth of products get purchased in any given week. When you join, the company gives you two lines. One pays you and one pays the company. So each week these points, your points value, gets split evenly between the two lines. So you'd have 1,000 points in your line 1 and 1,000 points in line 2. Your base commission is 15%. 7.5 if you don't have the 2x membership. Remember, 2x membership gives you double the commission on all the bonuses. So your 15% base commission would give you 50% of 1,000, so that's $150 for that week. Now you'll notice that we're talking in dollars. Your bonuses are all calculated in dollars, but they do get converted each week into sterling before you get paid, so there's nothing you have to do, it's all done for you. So earlier I mentioned that the higher level you upgrade to when you join, the more base commission that you'll earn. And this is because when you upgrade, you're given two lines, as we talked about in the previous page. So if you upgrade to business, the company give you an extra line. So as well as the two that you achieve with your member pack, you get an extra one, so you'd have 3. If you further upgraded to elite, the company will give you 2 extra lines, so you'll have a total of 4. And if you upgraded to ultimate, they give you 3 extra lines, which gives you 5. So let me just show you what that looks like. So those are the member, business, elite and ultimate level lines. So let's split those 2,000 points between the two lines as we did in the previous example. You'd get 15%. One line pays the company, one line pays you. That's your 150 commission that we just talked about on the previous example. If you split that $2,000 points between 3 lines, 2,000 divided by 3 is 666. So they would get split between your 3 lines. Each line gets 15% base commission. One line pays the company and all the other lines pay you. So in this example, you'd get paid on those 2 lines. So 15% of 666 is $100. So you would get $200, the company would get 1. So you can see from the previous example, by having that extra line, you actually earn more money. Now it only gets even better if you have 4 or 5 lines. So this is the example for 4 lines. Divide the 2,000 points between the 4 lines. That gives you 500 points in each line. Your base commission is 15%, so 15% of 500 is 75. So each line will get $75 payout. So one would pay the company, the rest pay you. So 3 lots of 75 would be 225. So you can see how it's growing. If you're ultimate, you split your 2,000 points between the 5 lines. So that's 400 in each line. 15% commission of 400 is $60. So one line would pay the company, 4 lines would pay you. That gives you $240. So if we sum up on the next slide and show you why it pays to upgrade, if on the 200 point example, as a member you'd be paid $150, at business you'd be paid $200, elite $225 and ultimate $240. It makes quite a big difference. That's, in this example, $90 extra in just 1 week. I think there's 4 weeks a month, and how many months there are a year? It's a lot. If you do that over a year, the difference would be over $4,500 extra per year just because you'd upgraded. So although you do have to work hard at the beginning to upgrade by either buying lots of products or selling lots of products, it does pay in the long term. Now when you build a team, you're also going to get paid base commission on your team members' volume. So you're going to begin to build a team of customer getters just like you, and each of your team members is going to accumulate points. So all the points in each line are added up each week, And this can change from week to week, but the team with the most points is called your power line, and the team with the lower amount of points is called your pay line. This is to encourage you to grow the lines evenly, so you have to help everyone. You can't just have your best friend in line 1. If you've got someone in line 2, you want to help them too to get your lines even, so you get paid more. Now, you get 15% commission on your pay line. So let's say you've still got points in your customer bucket. So if you've got any points in your bucket, every week the company will put them in your pay line to give you the biggest paycheck. This is called auto balancing. So you've now got 2,500 points on your pay line. You get 15% base commission, which would be $375. Now those 2,500 points on your pay line then get taken away and you've left with nil. They also get taken off your power line, the one on the left, and then that leaves your power line with 2,500 carryover points. They're always carried over. You never lose any points, and what happens is they get carried over to the following week to give you a head start on that one line. So you can see how important it is to upgrade to get that extra money, but if you didn't upgrade, don't worry, because you can pay a one-off fee to upgrade to the next level, to business level, and that's just a one-off fee of £85. Now and again though, the company will launch an incentive to upgrade. So they will say maybe once a year, it could be less, it could be more, but it's rare. When the company launch an incentive, they allow you to have a certain period of time to achieve a certain amount of points so that you can upgrade to any level that you want to. So if you did join and you haven't yet upgraded and your month's passed or it's flying by, don't worry, because when the next company incentive comes along, we'll speak to each of you and then we'll be able to tell you exactly what you need to do to get to Ultimate. That way you get the 2x membership, you get the gold status, which opens up the matching bonus, and everything else that we've talked about so far. So we talked about gold very briefly and said to get to gold, you need to recruit 4 people in your first 56 days, or you need to upgrade to ultimate level. So again, if you haven't got ultimate level and your upgrade period has passed, wait for the company incentive to come out, the next one, and we can get you to ultimate, which gives you gold because that opens up matching bonus. So matching bonus is one of the most important bonuses that the company have because it deals with the success of your team. So anyone you personally sponsor is called your first generation. You get a 15% match of their base commission for life. Anyone that your front line, your first generation recruit, is called second generation, and you get 10% matching bonus of their base commission for life. And then third, fourth, fifth, and sixth and seventh generation, you get 5% matching bonus on everyone. So you can have as many first generation people as you like, but everyone that they all recruit, you get paid on. If you look down the line and add up those bonuses, it's 50% matching bonus over 7 generations. That's really, really generous. And it can amount to a very, very big residual income. So getting to gold and upgrading to ultimate to get to gold is really important if you want to get matching bonus. As if that wasn't enough, there's something called savings bonus. If you earn $250 or more in any given week, then you get 15% extra put to one side into a savings pot. When the savings pot hits £10,000, it gets paid out to you, $10,000, it gets paid out to you in a lump sum, and then from then onwards it's paid out to you monthly. I'm just going to run through the last couple of bits really quick because we don't need to talk in detail right now. There's something called power re-entry. Power re-entry is for people who have maxed out a line. The maximum points that the company will pay out on any one line is 13334, and that would give you about $2,000 per week. So you can earn about $2,000 per week per line that you max out. But when your line's maxed, there's no point putting extra business in it because you don't get paid any extra. So what happens is when you max out, the company give you an extra line, or you can use power re-entry to go into your business at a different level. It's complicated, but we'll explain it as and when you're up and running. There are promotions to go for each week, and it's based on the number of points. Again, we can give you a chart with this on, but you can see the weekly average earnings of different people at the different levels. So team lead at the bottom, $56 a week, officer further up, over $2,000 per week. And, you know, some people love the promotions, they love the recognition, and for those who do, that's what it's there for, so that you can be recognised for promoting up the ladder. And then lastly, there are 2 company trips each year that you can qualify for. And the qualification is based on a number of points when the trip is launched. And again, we'll go into detail of what trips are available around now when you're joined, so that you know exactly what you need to do to be able to qualify for this. So pretty much that is the compensation plan in a nutshell. Now I appreciate it is really complicated because we get paid in so many different ways. But again, if you don't get it, I would just watch it 2 or 3 times, take a break and see if you get it, try it again, and it will come in time, I promise you. But the most important thing to remember is you don't even need to watch this to get paid. You don't need to understand it. All you need to do to get paid is concentrate on learning about the products, find some customers, and help your customers find some customers, or some team members, and help your team members find some customers. So long as you're finding customers and team members, you're going to get paid regardless of whether you understand this or not. So I wish you every success building your business, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.